Hello everyone, welcome back to the Avalon game project. Last time we have partially implemented the on enter endgame state. Now we're able to actually get the number of assassination attempts left, and we are able to announce the well, if there's no assassination attempts left, of course, we're going to end the game and broadcast the results. But if we are going to if there is, we're going to wait for the assassin to submit a target. We're going to do it here. So today we are going to implement this method to basically handle the assassination target submitted event. So let's do it. Okay, so here this event, first of all, I have to validate the payload. So first we have to verify there is a target ID. And we'll have to verify that so we're going to get the target ID. We probably want to refactor this, but not now. Okay. So once we get a target, so we have verified. So that is a good question. What are we gonna do here? So, okay, I think so. Yeah, we can call it assassination failed. Let's find the player. So the row dot value. Uh, hmm. Okay. This is what I'm thinking. So actually, if so, here what we're doing is we should do it the other way around. So here instead of so in the when there's no assassination attempts left, I think what we do should be not broadcast game result, but really handle handle game. Handle game ended. Yeah, I think this would be fine. Handle game ended. So we're gonna broadcast everything, update the game's status. So here, so what we could do is, so if the target is actually Merlin, we are going to do this and return. Or else we're going to go this go with this more complicated route. Okay, so now we have put this event. Once we put this event, to do this. Okay, so we'll update the game, and finally, I think what I can do is we could extract this to handle assassination started. So the reason why It's actually the whole thing. Factor extract method and no assassination started. The reason why we're doing this is because after everything, we are going to call this again. Right. Perfect. Okay. So let me think. Do we want to do anything else? Leave it for now. So we could potentially extract this. Let's write the tests first. Then with the unit tests, we'll have more confidence when we actually do the refactoring. So happy path, we just get a target ID and the game ID event. We don't have a player's ID, so we don't need it. We don't even have data, we have a payload. So once we get the payload, when we get the game, do we get a game? Do we need the game? Yes, because wait. Refactor extract. Well, no. Actually, let me just do this. Okay, we get a game. We don't need the players. So we do need the event. I start to wonder if we want to make the assassination a little bit more Now, actually, I start to wonder if okay. So, okay, the reason why I'm thinking is like allowing multiple assassinations is making this much more complicated. Um, I even wonder how much actually do we need the. You know what? It's fine. It makes this a little bit uglier, but so all we need to do is the console is we're gonna broadcast this. Once we broadcast this, we update the attempts, and we just treat this as new all over again. Yeah, this is really annoying because we need this piece of logic in here as well. Let's extract this. I don't want to copy paste the code here, but here we do need to verify. Copy this for now. Okay, here we need some. Yeah, here we need to really think twice about how are we going to work around this here. Okay, I'll talk what I'm thinking. So I'll enter. So the thing is, I'll enter. We do not know. So this state, we may or may not want it to be transient. That means when we reach to this state, I wonder if we want to have an assassination state. That would make this much simpler. Let me try. So if we were to have a the reason why we didn't have a assassination state is because the state we have here the state we have here, we don't expect the on enter to return anything. So what we could potentially do is have we implemented state machine? No. Okay. So what we could potentially do is for onEnter to actually return something. So what we could do is for enter to return a state, so that for those quote-unquote transient states, all we need to do is for enter to return a state, and the state machine will treat that as the next state. I think that would make sense. Yeah, let's do that. Still optional. Self. Okay. Everything's still running. Okay. This one failed. Okay, I think I'll just I'll delete this for now. So we still have everything passing. So other onEnter doesn't seem to have any problem, because we do expect so the state, we don't even have an onEnter. We do have an enter, but it returns null value. Okay, so here let's introduce a new state. Assassination state. So this assassination state okay. So wait, why do we have a broadcast game results here? That's weird. So onEnter is optional. So let's do assassination. Yeah. So let's write down what it does. Transitions from quest voting state. Transitions to endgame state. What else? Does nothing. Transitions to the next state. Death. No assassination attempts left. wait for the assassin to pick a target. Target. Wait. Wait until the assassination attempts reduces to 0, or the assassin picked Merlin player as a target and transitions to the next state. Okay, so here so the constructor we expects the end game state. Game setup. Okay, the assassination sounds pretty good. Okay. Wait. And we probably will need the game service. Okay, so on enter, we'll verify if there's any assassination attempts left. We could make this much simpler. No. On enter, we could potentially just return self, but let's refactor that later. So if we don't have any assassination attempts left, we are going to return Okay, first let's verify the event itself, and then let's verify if we have any assassination attempts left. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, I wonder. We're not. Are we doing anything particularly different? I don't think so. No. Let me. Okay, I'll shelf this. The state, not state. State itself. No, state looks good. But I'm thinking the state name. I'll shelf that as well. So, okay. I just realized we don't have that much a difference. So okay, I'll deal with this. Okay, this is a problem, but let's not. Okay, we still want to have this. Let's give it a try. So we have assassination ID, assassination target submitted. Assassin ID. So the assassin. Do we need an assassin ID? actually, I even want to do something like this. So at this point, we do not want to really test handling assassination started, because we have already done it in the assassination started. Do we need to do that? Okay, let's take a look. End game state. So every time we come back, we're gonna call this again. I'll enter end game state. Handle assassination started. So we don't need to call this actually, because next time it comes in, it's gonna be called anyway. And I think I'm gonna move this to the very end. Yeah, I think this makes much more sense. Okay, let's test it out. Okay, do we have a game, and the get assassination attempts. We needed game config marker dot magic marks spec equals to game config, and the this is that game dot assassination attempts. That's what we wanted to have one. So that in that case, we know for a fact that we get the attempts. So now we get the game, it returns a game. Yep. Oh, and failed event equals to a magic mark. The put event return value is that thing. And the assassination attempted. So the repository put event, of course, that's no, first of all we want to game dot assassin equals to -1. So we want to verify that repository.update game assert called once with game, and the put event was called by game ID event assassination failed. Nothing. The payload is so the target, we need to get a target. So target ID, do we have a event? Okay, do we have a player? Oh, we don't even have a player. That's the problem. That's a problem. Get game, so player equals to mocked player. This mocked player dot row equals to row dot Not assassin, but personal. Then the payload target ID and row is value. And of course, we again have this rather tedious timestamp. I will refactor that once we're done with this. So okay, so do we have a pass now? Nope. So what's the problem? The problem is handle section. Okay, mock attribute doesn't have a config. Which config are we looking? Get attr game config. Oh. Okay, we had to assign that value. It's still not passing. That's because the row mocked get player. Okay, the repository get player return value. Yeah. Again, this mock value doesn't have an ID. Is it a player ID are we getting? Target ID. Okay. Target ID, sorry. Yeah, okay. We have a pass. Now we are going to have to verify the edge cases. So we don't have a payload or it doesn't have an ID. Mocker game service. So actually, this one I wanted to have something like this. We wanted to have the payload. So the payload I wanted to be first can be none, empty, or yeah, I think this is good enough. Okay, so the game config equals to no. We don't even need the game because the game isn't even going to be called. Get game won't be called. Even the payload equals to payload. Do we need a game ID? We don't even need a game ID. Definitely the target ID. We definitely don't want to do this. these. We have a pass, perfect. And then we want to verify if the valid event payload. Then again, we want to dev test with target not found. So now we get the event, we get the target ID. Get game, we don't really care. The only thing is the player. We don't need a player, so the repository get player. Not content get player. Call once with game ID. Target. Okay, do we have a pass here? Perfect. Yep, this is done. What else? So once this is done, we want to verify if the game is finished. I think all we need to do is to actually yep. Game service, game finished. Actually, I want to. I want to have a game status and the result, which is game status. In progress. We want it to be false, and if it's okay, so we have game status result. Now. Game ID game status equals to game status and get game return game search res equals to result. So this is like just some legwork. Perfect. So the only thing left is handle game ended. So in handle game ended, yeah, I think we waste some time in trying to refactor this state today. This could have been finished, but I think here what we need to do is a couple of things. First, once we just get the game and the game stat, we update the game status. Then we need so we I wonder here if we want to broadcast the assassination succeeded. I think that's a good idea. Okay, let me do this. Ooh. Right. Okay, so assassination target submitted. Assassination target submitted. I need to copy the whole thing and have a succeeded, failed, succeeded. So now at this point, we still want to update the game? Probably. That's fine. I mean, this happened. You know what? I'll do it. So we will always update the game, but handle the different things differently. Okay, so basically this is the same thing. The only difference is that the row would be Merlin, and everything else should be the same, except the payload now is empty because we will be announcing everybody's role in the end game anyways, so it doesn't matter. We update the game, of course. We put the event, and so this is not a failed event, rather success event. This we're not verifying, so we need to do that. Succeeded. Update game called twice. Why? and no game ended. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Cert has calls. Wait. What event? Assassination all succeeded. Okay. Whew, we got these. Yeah, I think we're good to go now. Now the only thing is here. So once we updated the game, we need to gather. I think we want to gather a couple of things. The first thing is everybody's role, of course. Okay. Yep. So, and I think we also want to have all the mission votes and show everybody. No, I think this is good enough for now. So payload equals to this is payload game ended event. Game ended, let's add it. Can we just game ended, game finished? We'll deal with that later. No, game ended, payload, timestamp, and consoles the broadcast. Yeah, I think this is good. What now? Not iterable. Okay, I see. So fine. Okay. So let's do something like this. Handle game ended. You know what? I think I'm gonna do this. So I'm going to mock the game service dot handle game ended is a mock. So in this case, sort of called once with game, and then we want to verify that game service and game ended called once with game ID. Yeah. So once with that, we could then test this handle game ended separately. We can do it next time. I think today's we've recorded long enough. Yeah, wasted some time trying to refactor this, but really should have pushed through. Well, thank you everybody for watching. See you next time. Bye.